flavorful episode of AROMA on Atlantic TV. And guess what? We are making the famous Edo Black Soup. Yes, we are going straight to Edo State today. Hope you will drive with me. We are pairing this today with poundo. Yes, black soup is best paired with poundo, fufu, starch, or what have you. Though I don't really like it with eba, but I know most people like it with eba. I'm not a fan of that. And this episode is proudly sponsored by Salad Master, the makers of premium cookwares for healthy and delicious meals. I am Chef Mercy, and let's take a quick word from our sponsors. We'll be right back.
Great meals don't just happen. They are crafted with the right tools. With Salad Master 316 Ti stainless steel, every meal locks in flavor, nutrition, and love. No oil, no excess water, just pure, natural flavor every single time. Built to last for generations and designed to make every meal a masterpiece. Visit us today at 40 and 41 Ikot Shopping Complex, Lekki Aja Expressway, Lagos, or call 080-688-70439. Salad Master, we change lives. Firstly, let's prep our ingredients. I'm starting by steaming our protein. For this recipe, I'm using goat meat and some assorted, which includes the cow tripe and the cow skin. I'm seasoning this with just seasoning cubes, salt, and onions. Stir very well to combine and allow to steam in its own moisture. You do not need it to be properly cooked. Remember, we're cooking it with the soup. Next, let's cook the palm fruit, also known as the banga. You need it to be properly cooked in order to easily extract the juice. And now banga is properly cooked. Let's go ahead to pound. As long as it's well cooked, it's very easy to pound. And now you want to go ahead and extract all the goodness from this. Go in with warm water. Emphasis on warm water, or the one your hands can tolerate. Mix this properly and separate the juice from the shaft using a sieve. Great meals don't just happen. They are crafted with the right tools. With Salad Master 316 Ti stainless steel, every meal locks in flavor, nutrition, and love. No oil, no excess water, just pure, natural flavor every single time. Built to last for generations and designed to make every meal a masterpiece. Visit us today at 40 and 41 Ikot Shopping Complex, Lekki Aja Expressway, Lagos, or call 080-688-70439. Salad Master, we change lives.
Today we are making the traditional Edo soup called the black soup, the traditional black soup. And for this recipe today, we are using this ingredient. So this is the major ingredients needed for the black soup. Of course, you have your protein. For this recipe, we are making use of goat meat. Feel free to use any protein of your choice, but please don't use chicken. Alright, so over here we have the fresh fish. This is mackerel. Yeah, it's the best for this recipe. Was making black soup without fresh fish. I don't know, but if you know you don't like fresh fish, you can skip. But you need fresh fish for this recipe. These are your dried fish. This is the smoked fish, and this is a stock fish. Over here we have a mixture of fresh pepper. That is your Scotch bonnet, and you have to do this based on your pepper tolerance. But for this recipe, you really need it to be spicy. And we also have our crayfish here and alligator pepper. You need that for this recipe. And here, this is locust beans, which some people call iru, and this is salt and your seasoning cubes. Our star ingredient, vegetables. We have varieties of vegetables here. We have the wie-wia, that's what the Edo people call it. It's a very white leaf, and it's the traditional leaf for this recipe. We also have the scent leaf, we have the uziza leaf, and we have our washed bitter leaf. And so over here we have the Banga, which is known as the palm fruit juice. So we washed it and then extracted the juice from it. So these are the major ingredients needed for this recipe. Without wasting much of our time, let's get cooking.
Great meals don't just happen, they are crafted with the right tools. With Salad Master 316 Ti stainless steel, every meal locks in flavor, nutrition, and love. No oil, no excess water, just pure, natural flavor every single time. Built to last for generations and designed to make every meal a masterpiece. Visit us today at 40 and 41 Ikotsu Shopping Complex, Lekki Aja Expressway, Lagos, or call 080-688-70439. Salad Master, we change lives.
This is steamed meat. Next, you want to go in with your extracted palm fruit juice. That is the Banga juice. So this is what you need to cook your meat. Although some persons use oil for this recipe, but I think the best thing to use is Banga. Like, it gives this soup a very nice flavor. Like, it gives it this nice flavor. So I think it's preferable to use Banga than the usual oil. So stir very well to combine. You have to leave it at this point to boil. So we have to leave it to boil for now. It's boiling, so now you can go in with your other ingredients. So next, now let's go in with a washed stock fish. You want this to cook alongside your meat because you need it to be very soft. Okay. So stir very well to combine. Next, you want to go in with other dried fish. Okay, so our dried fish, because it's still a bit hard, so we need to be soft. And everything is soft, like really soft in this soup. And the truth is, I've not really added anything to the soup apart from the seasoning for to steam the goat's meat and other things that is in. But at this point, the aroma in my kitchen is heavenly. Next, you want to go in with our star ingredients, our blended vegetables. I think that's the reason they call this soup black soup. But the truth is, it's not supposed to be black, It's supposed to take the color of the leaf that is green. Maybe they should have given it green soup, but I don't know. Who am I to change the name? Black soup. It is. Now we want to go in with blended vegetables. Look at it. Very, very smooth. You need this to be very smooth. So you need to stir this very well to combine. You need to mix. You don't want your Banga at the corner of the bottom, the vegetables at the middle. So you need to stir very well to combine. Look at it. It is coming together already. So now tell me, is this not green soup? Who am I? Okay, so we need to leave and allow to boil for about 5 minutes. Then we'll come back to check on this mixed crayfish, Scotch bonnet, and alligator pepper. So that's the major spice needed for this black soup. So we need to stir that in gently. You need to go in gently. You don't want your soup splashing and spilling everywhere. Stir it in properly. So we'll come back when this is boiled. Let's leave it to just boil for some time, for about 5 minutes. We'll come back to check it.
Great meals don't just happen. They are crafted with the right tools. With Salad Master 316 Ti stainless steel, every meal locks in flavor, nutrition, and love. No oil, no excess water, just pure, natural flavor every single time. Built to last for generations and designed to make every meal a masterpiece. Visit us today at 40 and 41 Ikoti Shopping Complex, Lekki Ajah Expressway, Lagos, or call 080-688-70439. Salad Master, we change lives.
So it's 5 minutes now. Look at it, it's already boiling. So you want to go in now with the locust beans. Yes, the locust beans. Okay, so go in with your locust beans. So remember, I've not added any seasoning to the soup, just the one for steaming the protein. You need to add everything before you adjust with seasoning, because you're using a lot of fish, crayfish, and all of that for this recipe, and it might become too sweet. So you have to taste and adjust with ingredients, taste and adjust with seasoning or whatever you need to adjust with after adding your fresh mackerel. So stir, 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 stir very well. You don't want to burn your soup. So it's time for the fresh mackerel. And what's black soup without fresh mackerel? Well, if you don't like fresh fish, skip. But I'm telling you, this has its own flavor that it adds to this recipe. So let's go in gently. Yeah. You need to be thoroughly washed. And you need to stir that in properly and carefully. You don't want to break all the fish. And how do you know this soup is ready? That's when the oil starts to separate. Once you start seeing the oil floating, then you know that, oh, the soup is ready. But for now, let's leave and allow to boil. Alright, let's see how our soup is doing. Look at that, you can see the oil is different from the soup. So you're already seeing the separation of the oil and the vegetable. So like this, you know that, okay, my black soup is ready, it's coming together. So even at this point, you can take off the heat. But for extras, you need to test and adjust with ingredients. So stir, and you want to stir gently because of your fresh fish. You need to stir gently. Okay, so for me, I am adjusting this with seasoning cubes. Remember, I've not added any seasoning cubes. So I'm adjusting with just this. You need to stir that in properly. Stir everything in to combine. Yes, you don't want to have your seasoning cubes standing alone. So you need to stir that in. The aroma right now in my kitchen is heavenly. And of course, you know that this episode is proudly sponsored by Salad Master, the maker of premium cookwares for healthy and delicious meals just like this. And of course, you can contact them with the details displayed on your screen right now. So for extras, you know me, I love to do my own thing extra. I would love to layer this with some blended crayfish. I love my things extra, and if you know me well, you know I love crayfish. So once I'm cooking soup, I am very generous with my crayfish. So let's go in with some crayfish. So I have to add the last ingredients, last layer of crayfish. So you know when you use enough crayfish, you do not need to go in with much seasoning or seasoning cubes, because this crayfish, we call it native Maggi. That's what our mothers call it though. So it's just like a seasoning to them also. So that's why you need to go in. Mostly when you're cooking traditional soups like this, you need to go in with more of crayfish. So stir that in properly. So I just have to allow the crayfish just go in a bit, combine well. But for now, the soup is ready. But if you want it thicker, you can just still leave it for some time. But for me, at this consistency is very okay for me. I know the fact that once you drop this, once it's cold, it gets thick. So you don't want it too thick, you don't need it too light. Let it just be somehow in between. Yeah, so like this. Our soup is ready, and guess what we're pairing this with? You can pair this with any swallow. Pounded yam is what it is. That's what we prefer for this recipe. We prefer pounded yam, and so we can have it with apple. Some people like it with apple, what they call fufu. And then some persons use starch. Others use the gari that is the egg wrap, but I really do not like it with it, but I prefer it with pounded yam, and today we are having it with poundo yam. So our soup is ready. We need to take off the heat and prepare our poundo yam. So you know we're pairing this with poundo yam. So this is a poundo yam flour. So this is our pot of boiling water. So you go in with your flour and then stir while doing this. You don't want to have lumpy poundo yam. So you need to stir properly. So now you want to go in with water to help this cook properly. So just create something like the passage for the water. This will help your poundo cook properly. You don't want to eat half done poundo. Cover and allow to cook. Okay, let's see our poundo here. Yeah, look at that. So let's stir it in to combine. Yeah, so at this point, our poundo is ready, and we are pairing this with a traditional black soup. Alright, you know I can't be eating all of this alone, so we'll go on this quick break, and when we return, our guest will join us in tasting this. We'll be right back.
Great meals don't just happen. They are crafted with the right tools. With Salad Master 316 Ti stainless steel, every meal locks in flavor, nutrition, and love. No oil, no excess water, just pure natural flavor every single time. Built to last for generations and designed to make every meal a masterpiece. Visit us today at 40 and 41 Ikota Shopping Complex, Lekki Aja Expressway, Lagos, or call 080-688-70439. Salad Master, we change lives.
Welcome back back, welcome back, welcome back. So our delicious black soup is ready. And you know, I won't be eating all of this alone, right? So joining us in tasting this delicious delicacy is Mr. Victor. Welcome to AROMA, Mr. Victor.
Thank you very much for having me here.
Alright, so how was your journey down here?
Well, very hectic, but thank God.
Well, I think this will be some kind of conversation for you.
Definitely.
So this is black soup. I know you're from Edo State and must have eaten this a lot, right?
Much.
Alright, let's see if my own will give your taste bud the switch, because I'm always known for the extras.
I hope so.
Alright, without wasting much time, let's dive straight into it.
Wow, this looks nice.
Yeah, it sure tastes nice.
Sorry, can I have a second taste?
Yeah, it's yours. You can, of course.
Wow, this is amazing. The herbs, the spices.
Like,
Oh my God.
you know, black soup is not just about the taste, it's highly medicinal because of all the vegetables you use in making the soup. So you're not just getting all of the taste buds and all of that, but you're getting this healthy delicacy. You understand, right?
Oh, this is amazing.
Yeah, it is.
This is amazing.
You can say that again. It's Chef Mercy. So what do you want? What do you expect?
Well, honestly speaking, wow, the meat. No, let's leave this for later.
Okay.
Let's just leave this for later.
Okay, I think his camera shy doesn't want you all seeing the way he's, you know. Okay, food lover, I know.
Definitely, you can see it. It's right here.
It's obvious.
It's right here. Well, thank you very much, Chef Mercy. I'm very sorry,
Okay.
but I think I'll have to take this.
Food lover. So you heard it from our guest. It's a Banga, yes. And if you follow all of this step-by-step procedure, I'm sure you will get this delicious Banga. Well, it's a wrap on this episode of AROMA today. And of course, you know this episode is proudly sponsored by Salad Master, the makers of premium cookwares for healthy and delicious meals just like this. Well, you know you can be our next guest on the show. Yes, drop your comments in the comment section of all our social media handles on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram at Atlantic Media and TV. Just write, I love black soup and your location, and you could be the lucky winner of the next show. Well, this is where I have to say, see you same time next week. I am Chef Mercy. Bye.
Great meals don't just happen. They are crafted with the right tools. With Salad Master 316 Ti stainless steel, every meal locks in flavor, nutrition, and love. No oil, no excess water, just pure, natural flavor every single time. Built to last for generations and designed to make every meal a masterpiece. Visit us today at 40 and 41 Ikot Shopping Complex, Lekki Aja Expressway, Lagos, or call 080-688-70439. Salad Master. We change lives.